Hi everyone, Holly Hylton here. I wanted to give you an idea as to what we are doing in my online masterclass, Meisner with Music. When anyone asks me about the technique itself and what it is actually about, I tend to refer to a quote by Sanford Meisner where he says, "The actor's chief instrument is himself." And that gives me all the confidence in the world that this method is for basically anybody. The Meisner technique teaches us to get out of our heads, trust our instincts, and focus on the reality of doing. In my masterclass, while we're not going to dive into the technique itself, we're going to take the principles of the technique and apply it to how we're telling a story through song. Meisner with Music gives you a set of tools to help you approach your material. In order to best show you what we do in our online sessions, let me take you inside the class for a bit to show you just a few examples of the many Meisner aspects we address in our work together. Let's jump into a session with Martina Lechner.
Keep your friend active. In Meisner, it's all about listening and putting your focus on your scene partner. And obviously in a song where we're standing alone and singing it, not in the context of a scene in the show, we don't have another person there. So we have to think out not only what we're doing in our imaginary story, but what is our scene partner doing.
Watch Martina keep her scene partner active. She's listening. There was the action. And her reaction. This is a perfect example of what Meisner calls the pinch and the ouch, or what we know as the action and reaction. Can we do that? Can we raise the stakes? Because what I'm missing from you is that real importance. Here you will see me working with Annie Veit to help her flesh out her imaginary story by raising the stakes and adding in specific and provocative details. Once she has done that, all she has to do is stay in the reality of doing and put all of her attention on her active scene partner. Watch her conversation of reality as she builds this list to prove her point to her scene partner. Yes, and see how personally she's taking it here. And speaking of which, let's see how Max Meister deals with taking things personally. And I would say, take it so personally, Max. Meisner tells us that an ounce of behavior is worth a pound of words. Max shows us very clearly in his behavior that the stakes are super high, and I think he's taking it very personally.
I do not remember April, I do not remember Tuesday, and I don't remember Christmas, and I don't remember you!
You will definitely learn a ton about the Meisner technique in this masterclass, but more importantly, we always find the time to have a lot of fun. The way the class is structured is that we are in small online groups of 4 to 6, and each person gets about 20 to 25 minutes actively to sing their material and get coached through their material, and the rest of the time they watch the other active participants do their material. Sanford Meisner says, "The truth of ourselves is the root of our acting." And I hope to help you get to the root of your acting by finding your authentic truth. For more information on how to reserve an active participant spot in the next online session of Meisner with Music, please visit hollyhylton.com. Join us from anywhere around the world and invest in yourself.